What up, y'all? I am back with another season of the Axe Mode podcast. This is season 3, episode 1. My name is YT RhYmZ. I'm joining you from Terrace, BC, Canada today. My co-host, my usual co-host that is always usually with me, Mr. East from Fox Cities, Wisconsin, has moved on, and he will be doing his own show by the name of The Global Grind. Make sure to stay tuned to Battleaxe Global for more updates on that show. So let's get right into it. Grind Mode Cipher has been very busy lately. They just did Sunday Night Grind this past Sunday. But before we get into the Sunday Night Grind, I just wanted to catch y'all up on some of the ciphers that they have been doing since we had stopped doing our show there for a little bit. I had some personal issues going on. That is why we kind of cut the season 2 short. I'm still going through those issues, but regardless, it's March 1st, and we are still marching forward with the Axe Mode podcast. So, with the ciphers that they have been dropping in the past few weeks, they have done a lot of new Bars in the Bronx series. So, after Mr. East did the episode 17 of episode 2, they had dropped Bars in the Bronx Volume 21, and that was produced by BoFat. I'm pretty sure that was BoFat's very first cipher with Grind Mode ciphers, so congrats to BoFat for having the opportunity to get on a cipher with Grind Mode. So I'm gonna pull up a link for y'all right quick. If y'all are with us, make sure to do me a favor. Head over to the Axe Mode podcast on YouTube and hit that subscribe button for me. Also, make sure to head over to Bax Global TV and hit that subscribe button there. So you can get notified every time that we drop a new show or new content on the Bax Global Network. So moving forward, I'm just going to provide y'all a link. That is a link to Bars in the Bronx Volume 21 that was produced by BoFat. That following week, they did Bars in the Bronx Volume 22, and that was produced by Just Listen. And also, while you guys are over on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button on the Grind Mode Cipher channel as well, and hit the bell right next to it so you can get notified every time that they drop new content, meaning new ciphers or the Sunday Night Grind. So make sure to head over to the Grind Mode Cipher channel and hit that subscribe button. Now, also, another thing that they released after we did our final episode of Season 2, they did YT Grind Mode Cipher. Now, YT has been on a Grind Mode Cipher before, but make sure to go and check this out because it has got a dope vibe to it. I'm going to provide y'all a link in the comments section right quick here. Also, the Axe Mode podcast is now on Spotify. So if you guys search up Axe Mode podcast on Spotify, you can find all the episodes of Season 1 and Season 2 available on Spotify. And I'm just going to provide y'all with a link for YT Grind Mode Cipher. So if you guys peep the comment section, you can find the links to all of these ciphers that Grind Mode Cipher has dropped since we have been away. So we're going to continue it on here. They did their final segment of Ace Studios, Volume 4. I'm sure that's not the final segment of Ace Studios, but that is the final segment that they have recorded for now. They released that just after they released YT. So I'm going to provide a link in the comments for y'all, so y'all can check that out as well. That's Ace Studios Volume 4. That's produced by Evil Dead. Moving on, this is when they went back to the Bars in the Bronx series. They did Bars in the Bronx Volume 18. It was produced by Lingo. Let me pull up a link for y'all. Got Willie P up in the chat from Thailand. Good morning, Willie P. Welcome to the Axe Mode podcast. So for anybody who is joining us right now, in the comment section, I am providing links to all of these ciphers that Grind Mode Cipher has done since we did our last episode of the Axe Mode podcast. Coming up next, we've got Grind Mode Cipher, Bars in the Bronx, Volume 19. That was produced by Boomtact. As you may have known, Boomtact has done quite a few ciphers with Grind Mode Cipher. So if you check out this cipher and you like that beat by Boomtact, make sure to search up Grind Mode Cipher Boomtact, and you can find all of the ciphers that Boomtact has produced for Grind Mode Cipher. Moving on, they just kept carrying on with the Bars in the Bronx series. We got Bars in the Bronx Volume 20 up next. It was produced by Just Listen. Make sure to head over and check that one out as well. Just Listen has also done quite a few ciphers with Grind Mode Cipher, so you can also search up Grind Mode Cipher, Just Listen. It is JUS-listen as the word is spelled, and you will find all of the Grind Mode ciphers produced by Just Listen as well. I started the show off with the final cipher that they released after we did our final episode, which was the one that was produced by BoFat. Once again, congrats to BoFat for getting in with Grind Mode Cipher and producing a Grind Mode Cipher. So, Sunday Night Grind. Now, as you may know, every Sunday, Lingo and AOK hop on the YouTube channel and they do live reactions for the Sunday Night Grind. Now, this one was a special one because they had the Verse of the Month contest as well. Now, the Verse of the Month contest is when, MCs come on and they do a 16-bar verse of their own to kind of showcase their talent live on the show. So they bring on about, anywhere from like 4 to 5, 6 MCs on, and they do a 16-bar verse. And, there's judges and there's a winner for the contest. There's a $50 cash prize. So, yeah. If you're an artist out there and you want to get on to the Verse of the Month contest, make sure to hit up Lingo or AOK, and you can spit your verse live on the Grind Mode Cipher Sunday Night Grind. So the Verse of the Month contest consisted of J Prime, Coherent, Spades, Rob Skure, and Ozzy Patton. There was supposed to be another artist, but he was having some connection issues, so he unfortunately wasn't able to make the show. It was actually a really dope contest. All the MCs came correct. There wasn't any slips or anything. It was really dope. It was actually really close between Coherent and J Prime, but J Prime took the W, and yeah, all MCs killed it. Shout out to all the MCs. Shout out to J Prime, Coherent, Spades, Rob Skure, and Ozzy Patton for, hopping on the contest and, showcasing your skill. Now, as you may know, we always showcase all the ciphers that Grind Mode Cipher played during the show, and we usually like to play our favorite. But I'm just going to choose my favorite and provide a link in the comment sections for y'all to check out for yourself. They were all really dope submissions. They played Bars in the Bronx Volume 22. As you may know, that is the brand new cipher. Well, the one that they've most recently dropped. It is produced by Lingo. Make sure to go check that out. I'm going to provide y'all a link in the comments to that as well. This is the most recent Grind Mode cipher that they've dropped recently, so make sure to go check that out. Hit the subscribe button on the Grind Mode Cipher YouTube channel and hit the bell right next to it so you can get notified every time that they drop new content. So they also played Bars in the Bronx Volume 14. It was produced by LOB. They did Secret Sessions Volume 18, produced by Pike. Secret Sessions Volume 10, produced by Lingo. And Chino XL Volume 1, produced by Suicide Squad. Now, my personal favorite was Secret Sessions Volume 8. they were all, it was actually a really hard decision between all the ciphers. I really enjoyed Chino XL Cipher Volume 1. That was actually really dope to see. I remember when that one was released. And of course, Secret Sessions Volume 10, which we have showcased before. I believe that was Mac Mavado's very first cipher, if I'm not mistaken. Bars in the Bronx Volume 14. I'm pretty sure that's the one with Diabolic. That's a classic. You know, make sure to go check out all these ciphers on the Grind Mode Cipher channel. You can go to the Grind Mode Cipher channel and you can hit the playlist tab and it will show you every series that they've done. You know, Bars in the Bronx, Bars in the Boulder, COVID-16s, Stress Free, you know, all the different cipher series. There's tons of them. There's tons of content, artists from all across the globe. So make sure to head over to Grind Mode Cipher and check out all of that content right there on the channel. So in the comment section, I have provided a link to Grind Mode Cipher Secret Sessions Volume 8, produced by Pike. Pike has also produced quite a few Grind Mode Ciphers himself, so make sure to search up Grind Mode Cipher Pike, like I said, with any of the other producers, and you can see all of these ciphers that Pike has produced with Grind Mode Cipher. Now, Grind Mode Cipher is doing a very special thing with Pike right now. Speaking of Pike, as you may know, Grind Mode Cipher does album reviews. It's a great opportunity for artists who have a project on the go or have a project that they are looking to promote. You can get a hold of Grind Mode Cipher and they will not only play the album live on a YouTube stream, they will play the album live and react to each track live, so they play the album right through front to back and they react to it there. And then afterwards, they will take each track and put them on the Grind Mode Cipher YouTube channel so that everybody gets to hear them that way, just the audio version. It's great promotion that way. And yeah, so anyways, Jam Young and Pike with the PB&J album, they have done the album review already live, so make sure to head over to the Grind Mode Cipher channel and check out the live album review for the PB&J album, and you will see more of what I am talking about, and you will notice that they have been posting the tracks on the YouTube channel across the board. Also, they will play the tracks live on the Sunday Night Grind for further promotion, and they make weekly posts on Facebook and all the other social media platforms for you. So it is a great opportunity. Make sure to hit up Lingo and AOK if you are looking to take advantage of that opportunity and get your album reviewed. So moving on, Grind Mode Cipher merchandise. If you haven't been to the grindmodecipher.com website yet, make sure to go check it out. They've got custom merch. So if you've got a logo for your business, if you've got a artist logo, your band logo, or your business logo, hit up Lingo or AOK and they will make you custom merch. You will see that they have plenty of designs on their site and they will put your logo inside of the Grind Mode Cipher logo. As you may have seen, the Axe Mode podcast, we have done a hoodie, a t-shirt, and also a hat for the Axe Mode podcast, and Lingo and AOK have done that up for us, and I've worn it on a couple of episodes now, and we are looking at possibly getting some more. So make sure to be on the lookout for more news on that. And make sure to get your merch on the Grind Mode Cipher shop. You can go to shop.grindmodecipher.com. That will take you directly to the shop. And you can customize your own merchandise. They've got hoodies, they've got flip-flops, they've got t-shirts, they've got hats, they've even got Nike Air Force Ones. Like if you wanted to go onto the Grind Mode Cipher shop and make a custom pair of the Axe Mode podcast Air Force Ones, you can do that. We got Brittany Robertson up in the chat. What up, Brittany? Welcome. Also, Brittany Robertson, she runs her own show, Globally Challenged. She just had a episode with Sophie LaRose from our Montreal division. So make sure to stay tuned to Battleaxe Global and to Brittany Robertson for more information on the next episode of Globally Challenged that runs Saturdays at 5 o'clock p.m. So continuing on for Grind Mode Cipher merch, like I said, you can do your own custom Air Force Ones of the Axe Mode podcast, or if you want the Grind Mode Cipher logo on there, the Battleaxe Global logo, they will do anything that you pay for. If you want the hoodie, if you want the shoes, if you want the flip-flops, they've got everything. Trust me. Head over there and, or send Lingo or AOK a message and let them know what you want done, and they will make it happen for y'all. Also, Behind the Grind is another show where Trip B and Johnny Concepts interview all of the Grind Mode Cipher affiliates. Recently, the episodes that we weren't able to be privy to were Chemic and Mickey Bourbon. So make sure to head over to Grind Mode Cipher on YouTube and check out the Behind the Grind episodes. Trip B and Johnny Concepts are great hosts. They are very funny dudes. It's a great entertaining show. So make sure to go check that out. What else do we got? Grind Mode Cipher. They celebrated 11 years of Grind Mode Cipher. So I just wanted to send a personal shout out and congrats to Lingo, AOK, and the whole Grind Mode Cipher family for your 11 years of hard work and dedication. It's really dope to see you guys flourish in the last few years here and work with y'all. So let's move on. We've got lots of things happening inside of Battleaxe Global as well. So let's move right over to Battleaxe Global. Now, we've got a lot of shows in the works. As you may have seen, Warrior Wednesdays has returned. That is with myself, Micah, also known as Mr. East, Willie P from Thailand, and, of course, the boss man himself, Rocco DiPapalo. So we talk about all things going on Battleaxe Global and Battleaxe Warriors. So make sure to stay tuned for more episodes on that. And moving on Thursdays, Behind the Boards happens. Willie P out in Thailand is running the VGHL Hockey League. He has basically revamped the NHL 09 game and completely made it his own. There's a Battleaxe Global team. There's an Axe Mode team. There's Texas Prison Reform team, Wild East Entertainment, Grind Mode Cipher's got their own team. It's really entertaining to watch. There's sponsorships slots, there is music slots, and Willie P is always looking for more music and more sponsorship. So if you want to get your brand on Willie P's game, make sure to hit up Willie P Harrison on Facebook and, ask him about it. Get your tracks on there. Make it happen. And while you're there, make sure to check out some of the VGHL games. It's, like I said, it's really dope. It's really entertaining. And on the VGHL, they have been playing live games on the podcast. So they do the podcast. They talk about, who's been scoring goals, who's moving up in the standings, who's looking at getting what trophy. And then they play a game live for y'all. So make sure to tune in every Thursday for Behind the Boards at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Speaking of returning shows, coming up this month, we have the return of the Axes Up podcast. The Axes Up podcast happens at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time every second Wednesday of the month. So make sure to stay tuned to Battleaxe Global for more information on that. And the Axes Up podcast will be hosted by myself and boss man Rocco DiPapalo. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Moving on, like I said, Mr. East has moved on to create his own show by the name of The Global Grind. I don't have all of the details on The Global Grind, so I'm not going to go too far into that. Make sure to stay tuned to the Battleaxe Global Facebook page for more information on The Global Grind. And also make sure to head over to Wild East Entertainment and hit that like button on his Facebook page so you can get notified on all of the plethora of artists that Wild East Entertainment supports and represents. Coming up in April, we have a special project in the works for y'all. April 1st, Collaboration of the Axes will be our next music endeavor. It will be dropping April 1st. It will feature artists from Battleaxe Global across the globe, myself included. Willie P will be on there. I'm sure Battlecat's going to be on there. Liam Dibb from Vancouver. It's going to be a really dope project. I'm going to let y'all know more information on the next episode of the Axe Mode podcast when that happens. I'm pretty sure our next episode, because the Axe Mode podcast will now be running on the first and the third Tuesday of every month. So our next episode will be the 15th of March, and then we won't return until April 5th. So on March 15th, I will be able to give you more information on Collaboration of the Axes and who will be involved in that project. It's going to be a very exciting project. This will be our very first exploration into the NFT world, but I don't want to say too much on that. So March 15th on episode 2 of season 3, make sure to stay tuned for that, because I will give you all of the information on Collaboration of the Axes, who's involved, and how you can get your hands on the project. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to head over to backswarglobal.com. We have a brand new design for the website. On the front page, you can see there is links to all of our shows across the Bax Global network right on the front page here. I'm actually going to take y'all with me and we can navigate the website. So this is the backswarglobal.com website. As you can see, there is a music button right at the top. We can play music. So it's also got links to all of the shows right on the front page. You can see right here, it's got the Axe Mode, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and email. Bax Global Music, which is currently not running, but you can hit up the Facebook page and check out the episodes that we did run there. It's got Bury the Needle, the episodes that we did run of Bury the Needle. And make sure to stay tuned for updates on Bury the Needle and what will be happening on that show. And of course, Axe is Up. You can find the Instagram page and the Facebook page. The Facebook page includes all of the episodes that we have already done of the Axe Mode podcast. Now, if you are interested in joining Battleaxe Global, hit this little 3-bar tab here, go to the About section, and right here is the member application form. So you can join the family. I'm going to post a link for y'all in the comments so y'all can join Battleaxe Global if you are interested in what we are pursuing. Moving on, we've got the shop. There is brand new merchandise coming into the shop. There is a Clever One memorial patch available. As you know, we lost Clever One not too long ago. We did a memorial episode for him on Axes Up, and there is now a memorial patch available to you to purchase and show your support to the family. So as you can see, there is new designs coming into the Battleaxe Global shop. There's the Bax Global t-shirt, the Bax Global records, the Support Global shirt, And stay tuned. There's going to be lots of more merchandise coming into the Battleaxe Global shop. As you can see, if you hit up store.baxglobal.ca, it will take you directly to the shop and you won't have to go through the website. So that is the Battleaxe Global website and shop. Make sure to stay tuned. We have new merchandise on the way for all of our shows and for everything that we are pursuing. And you will also get all of the most up-to-date news from BaxWarGlobal.com. So before I wrap this episode up, I just wanted to get into where you can find the Axe Mode Podcast. The Axe Mode Podcast is available on YouTube, on Facebook, on Spotify, and we also have a Patreon available too for those who wish to pledge their support to grow our show and help expand our brand. We are also accepting sponsorship slots and, of course, guest positions inside of the show for season 3. So if you are looking to sponsor the show or if you are looking to be a guest on the show, you can message myself at Trevor Young or on the Axe Mode Podcast Facebook page, or you can email axemodepodcast@gmail.com for all the information and opportunities available, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So without further ado, that was Season 3, Episode 1 of the Axe Mode Podcast. My name is YT RhYmZ. I'm joining you from Terrace, BC, Canada. And make sure to join me in 2 weeks on March 15th when we do Episode 2 of the Axe Mode Podcast. And I will give you all of the information on collaboration of the Axes and more information on what Mr. East has going on with the global grind. Much love, y'all. I will see you in 2 weeks. Peace out.